Grand Rising. It's good to see you all. Just another day in this weird and wacky world as the frequency shifts, and it continues to shift. And the Schumann Resonance gives us this evidence that we're entering a new world and a new reality. And actually, reality isn't even real. Isn't that interesting? Reality isn't even real. A lot of us are starting to see a lot of glitches within people, things, and situations, and the frequency has shifted. Tesla said, if you want to know the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. And, when we stop thinking, maybe about solid, liquid, and gas, physical aspects, and we start thinking about the energetic aspects of life, then everything starts to make sense. Nothing is real, and we're witnessing this in these final days as the construct continues to break down, and you might be seeing glitches, a lot of glitches on the phone across all electronics right now. And if you are experiencing glitches in your electronics, why don't you let us know in the comments as well. What we're seeing is a magnetic pole flip from within. And this has been happening over time. Sit back, look around, and see how things, it just flips back and forth. It's like one reality or another reality. It's like heads or tails, if you will. You could see people, things, and situations maybe view you in a positive light, and then all of a sudden go negative. The positive, the negative charges, up and down, flipping back and forth. But these frequencies actually govern the universe and our actual experience. The Schumann resonance affects all biological systems, including our human brain waves. And as we're seeing, we have real life evidence on this channel, it lasts the test of time, that these strange things that are happening, they're happening for a reason. And it's actually strengthening us to become the best, greatest version of ourselves. If you just stumbled across this live stream or watching on the replay, could you kindly smash the like button right now? It will help others find this message. Please subscribe to this channel. Please subscribe to the Our Everyday Lives channel on Rumble. Subscribe to our platforms on Telegram, TikTok, Twitter, and LinkedIn. There's a link at the pinned comment, and we're growing across the board. Last night, we just did a very powerful video on Patreon. That new post is up on Patreon if it calls you to join Patreon as we grow across the world right now. What we're experiencing is a pole flip, and it's showing us that things, the tangible things that we took for granted in our everyday lives, absolutely nothing can be taken for granted. Everything is just a frequency. Especially right now, and you might be feeling this. I woke up early. I beat the alarm today. I beat the alarm, light warriors. I beat the alarm. And, waking up early and, just feeling this anxiety or, something strange in the ether. As Tesla said, the ether. We're in the ether, or the quantum field. Feeling that something is off today. So if you're feeling this as well, you could share it in the comments. A lot of us feel these very strange glitches, and you will pick it up on your physical vessel. Remember that your body is the tuning fork telling you the truth. And, your body might be giving it, your spidey senses might be tingling, and it's telling you that something is wrong. Something is off right now, until it gets flipped back the way that it should be. Right now, we're in a weird time zone or a portal. And you could see this in the past couple of months. We're also in the midst of Saturn retrograde. I did a very powerful video on this right now. And even though that it's not the most great thing, Saturn and Saturn's retrograde actually becomes our greatest teacher. We actually could learn a lot. We could learn a lot from restriction, and it forces us to go within and create something brand new. And it's very strange times, what we are experiencing right now. Our channel was demonetized for harmful content. Isn't that interesting? You know, we have to sit back and realize that everything is a frequency. What is real, what is not real. And that's why we have to hold the frequency all the way through this massive bumpy road that we're on right now. I've shared many times, we are picking up 2 different frequencies. We're leaving the age of Pisces, we're headed to the age of Aquarius. And your physical vessel, is a receiver of the reality. And just like a car radio, you're driving and you're picking up one station and then you're picking up another. You could pick up 2 stations simultaneously. Nothing is making sense. That is our reality right now. We're actually seeing it, and the Schumann resonance is actual scientific evidence of this shift in reality. Riding out the storm is what we're doing right now. Riding out the storm. We all have to ride out the storm, and it's going to take us somewhere maybe we never even imagined. Maybe a tropical paradise. Maybe the storm takes your boat, and all of a sudden you're on a tropical island. You didn't even realize how did I get on this tropical island? It seems like in the past few months the gates of hell have opened. And you could see this on your journey. You could see it within people, things, and situations in your everyday life. On my journey, I've been nonstop. It's really been nonstop over the past few months. And we could, reflect on how it strengthens us. With great power comes great responsibility. God has given me a lot of great responsibilities. It's not easy. It makes it a lot easier having each and every one of you along for the journey. A lot of people don't feel valued. Can you imagine the feeling of putting in such great work and building great content and then being told you're demonetized for harmful content? We'll get to the bottom of this, Light Warriors. So this is just being a lighthouse. Shine your light like the lighthouse so others can see you. You see, now everyone's watching. Everyone's watching across the board. And everyone needs to see the truth of reality. There are 2 timelines. There are 2 frequencies. And how will you recalibrate yourself to the highest version of yourself according to the timeline? And that's what the message is all about. As we could see, all electronics are glitching. I've been witnessing it on my phone. There's like a little bit of a lag within the apps, if you are experiencing that as well. But yeah, it's a very eerie, it's an eerie feeling. And we're in uncharted waters. So everything is up to be analyzed at this time. You start to analyze different aspects of life, and it opens up different paths for you. And, sometimes if we don't have the great shaking, it's on the channel page. I said, God will give us a great shaking. Could manifest however it wants. Mikey Mike's get a great shaking right now. Oh, yeah, you got to be careful when you talk to God. You never know what you're going to get. You never know what you're going to get, yeah? Yeah, a lot of us might, you might be living in the illusion or the delusion in your life, and you're saying, what is real? What is real? And then you say to God, show me the truth, no matter what the cost. And then you say to yourself, holy shift, what did I say? What did I say? So be careful what you put out there. But listen, we can never go back. We could only move forward. So many people share, and again, if you would like to join Patreon, we have the 8 dimensions of wellness. So many people share about their personal journey on our Patreon, and the community is growing every single day. Link is in the description. Everyone is experiencing something different. All I could do is share about my journey. You might be dealing with something different, but it follows the same energy theme. So we all have a specific energy theme. I'm reading the chat, and people are feeling not valued by others. You might not be feel valued by your boss. You might not feel valued by your spouse, and then all of a sudden these things bubble up to the surface. And you said, well, I'm putting so much out for this, and maybe not getting much in return. So that's this time period is inspection. This just shift and change that we're going through this July. It's growing us for where we're going in the future. Even myself, I'm a man of routines and rituals. I have routines and rituals. And again, that's how you have order in your life. I am, going through all of these changes, being a science teacher for so many years, and now going into a different aspect. I always had routines and rituals, and you have order. You can't have chaos. Always remember, and that's why this chaos might be happening to disrupt things. Order precedes learning. I had a great principle years ago. Order precedes learning. There must be order so that everyone can learn. And what we need to do is clear up the chaos, get to the bottom of things, straighten them out. And that's where the focus is right now, so that we can have everyone learn. You cannot learn in an environment in chaos. There must be order. And I learned that in my matrix journey. Every aspect of our life, it serves a purpose. We're doing God's work here, but we learn things from our jobs when we're in the matrix, and the things that we do, we take with us to bigger and better things. And it all starts within. Yeah, it's definitely an inside job at this time. You are going to have to go within and stay focused on becoming the best version of yourself. That's what it's all about. It's becoming the best version of ourselves. So, there's a lot of letting go at this time. We all have to let go. Our egos might take a shot. This is not right. Remember, our ego is important. It actually keeps us protected during our physical journey in life. We have to balance the soul and the ego. We should also learn the law of 80-20. And that's what I set out to share with everyone. Educate people, help them improve their everyday life experience. Know the laws of the universe, and the law of 80-20 lasts the test of time. And you have to have balance in your life. And as we move forward, we are having a lot of balance. This is a transformational week. As I see the beautiful comments scrolling in right now, and we're transforming into a beautiful butterfly. I actually don't have my coffee mug with the beautiful butterfly today because my anxiety is so high today. And I woke up feeling this energy right now. So it's we're just going with the lemon water today. But that's a lot of our journey. We have to become professionals at reading the energy. Listening to ourselves, what does our body require, right? What do we what makes us feel not okay? We want to go where we're welcomed. We want to go where we're loved. And you know what? There is a power in the isolation process. We have a little bit back of a connection. But to feel the isolation, when it really throws you to go inside of yourself, you go deep within yourself, and then you'll find something special there. You'll unlock your powers that have lied dormant inside of you. Now, I appreciate that, Rebecca. And again, it could be me. It could be things that I'm picking up on. A lot of people might be feeling this right now. And if any part of this message resonates with you, could you kindly hit the like button right now? I appreciate that. I'm reading the chat right now. The law of 80-20. It's also known as Pareto's principle. Lasts the test of time. It is clear and evident that the content on this channel is not harmful content, but it's actually here to educate people and make them better. I'm sure a lot of people, as I'm reading the chat right now live on the air, people are interested of the law of 80-20. And that's my job. My job is to inspire you and to expand consciousness. We're actually going through the event. Yeah, Pareto's principle, the law of 80-20. And this law, if you are aware of this law, and then you could look at your entire life, and you will see that almost everything in life follows the law of 80-20. And you know, maybe we have to be doing that going forward. That's actually the real balance. Sometimes we go out of balance. A lot of times people think things are 50-50, but these laws of the universe actually improve our lives. They give explanation to what you're feeling, what you're experiencing, and you know, we're just gonna rise to the top and come out better, and you know, have these real life experiences that we could share. It lasts the test of time. So I love each and every one of you. I would like to invite all of you to our brand new Rumble premiere that's happening very shortly in a few minutes. So the link is in the chat right now. Please subscribe to our Rumble channel. We'll be going there now for a premiere of a new video. If you would like to join Patreon, the new video is up on Patreon. We will be back tomorrow for the Sunday sermon. So I will see you all tomorrow rising, 9 a.m. Eastern time. And, you know, we're growing across the board, and all the links are in the description if you'd like to join whatever you would like to join on your journey. Remember, everything is free will, also a tremendous law of the universe. And we have to stay focused on what is free will and what is being maybe not free will. And you know, always stick to the highest timeline, the highest frequency, which is the truth. It's the highest state of consciousness, and we don't want to fall into the fear-based vibrations, fear, guilt, and shame. And we want to rise up to become the greatest version of ourselves. And, you know, my Nana always told me, there's a time for this and a time for that. And this is a time period of changing who we are and upgrading who we are and unlocking maybe some of the dormant gifts and abilities. You could say to yourself, wow, I never thought I could accomplish these things. And, you know, all of a sudden you're accomplishing things you never even imagined that you could do, which I'm also working on. I have a few questions for some of you. I will be addressing them on Telegram and on Patreon if anyone could help out. Because I'm learning, I'm just a regular guy. I'm trying to do all these things all by myself. So I have actually a few questions as I'm learning a lot of these things. So I love you all. Links are in the description. Grateful for the support. We'll see you on Rumble right now. We'll be back on tomorrow, as always, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Grateful for the prayers. Grateful for the support. Never stop. Never give in. Just keep going. I am the defender of our everyday lives. Victory of the light.